Okay, so hello everyone. This is the part 2 of our video lesson about laws and radicals. So katong part 1 ato, so discuss ko atong katong mga puros ra numbers nga nasa sud sa radical sign. So karon nga second part na sad, discuss na sad ko. So mura gyapon ang topic, laws and radicals, pero we're going to use now the variables with exponents. Okay? So without further ado, let's start. So review sa ta kadiyot. So katong first rule sa or first law sa radical is in the form of the nth root of a to the power of n, which is equals a. So basta parehas gani ang index ug ang exponent sa radicand, so it means imo na siya i-cancel out, then kwaon sad nimo ang radical sign, so ang mabili na lang kaning radicand, which is a. Okay, so mata ko lang example. So let's have the square root of c. So mayong kag square root of c, then with squared, so pareha sila, 2 na dira, ang index is 2, cancel out sa exponent, so the answer is c. Okay, so another one, let's have the cube root of d to the power of 3, or the cube root of d cube. So the cube root of d cube, so i-cancel out na nimo, so that is equals d. So sayon na jud kayo ang first law on radicals. So let's go now to the second one. The second law na ta, the nth root of ab, so that is equals the nth root of a times the nth root of b. Let's take for example the cube root of c to the power of 13. Okay, so how are we going to extract this one completely? So we are going to factor the c to the power of 13, in which ang usa ka factor must be a perfect cube root. Okay, ang variable nga perfect cube root. So ang factor ani niya sa c to the power of 13 is the cube root of c to the power of 12 times the cube root of c. So asa man na nakuha ang c to the power of 12, then asa sa nakuha ang c. So if you're going to factor the c to the power of 13, so that is c to the power of 12 times c. Kung i-apply na tong laws or katong law on exponents or the laws on exponents, so i-add naman nimo ang exponent nga 12 o kaning exponent nga 1. So 12 plus 1, that makes it 13. Ato siyang split or factor into 2 factors. So ang usa is c to the power of 12, ang usa is c. So make sure that the nth root of a must be a factor in which it is a perfect variable. So ang tawag nato ani is perfect variable na. Kay naman, variables naman atong gigamit, no? So if we're going to extract that one, just simply divide the exponent to the index. So 12 divided by 3, that's 4. So it means ang imong exponent is 4. So copy the c, then putangan nimo 4, then times the cube root of c. So itapad ra ng 2, so that is equals c to the power of 4, then the cube root of c. That is the final answer. So that is c to the power of 4, the cube root of c. Pero what if kung let's say you have the difficulty in using the second law on radicals. So na ako i-share sa inyo nga lying method in which it makes it for you to simplify faster than this one. Okay, let's say the fourth root of x to the power of 27. So how are we going to simplify this one or to extract this one in the simplest way? So imong buhaton, mura ra sad kag kanang maga-divide og numbers, no? So una, mag-focus ata sa mga numbers. So what are the numbers? Ang numbers ka exponent o kaning index. Okay? So imong buhaton, i-divide mo ang 27 sa 4. So 27 divided by 4, so we're going to look for the answer or the 4 the quotient in which imo nang i-multiply, close siya sa 27, nearest to 27. So the number na duol niya is 6. Kaya kung mag 7 ka, 7 times 4 is 28. So lapas na 27. So the number is 6. Okay? So all you have to do is to copy the x. Kung say radicand, mo na ito i-copy, which is the x. Then 27 divided by 4, that is 6. So 6 na siya, guys. Then 6 times 4 is 24. So minus 24. So kaning 27 i-minus sa 24, that is 3, di ba? So that is 3. So ang buhaton nimo, copy the fourth root, copy the x. Kung pilay difference na, muna na siya. So the answer is x to the power of 6, the fourth root of x cubed. So another one, let's say the fifth root of y to the power of 33. Okay. So atong buhaton, first copy the y, then divide 33 divided by 5. So ang close niya nga number is 6. Pagkauman, copy the fifth root, then again copy the y. Kay ang yang difference mao na iyahang mabilin sa or mao na mabilin sa sulod sa radical sign. Kung unsang index nga given, mao sa na imo i-copy. Okay? So balik ta. Copy the fifth root, copy the y. So multiply 6 times 5, that is 30. So minus 30, 33 minus 30, that is 3. So therefore, the answer is y to the power of 6, the fifth root of y cubed. So last one. Let's have the cube root of, let's say, f to the power of let's say 31. Okay, 31. So i-divide na to. 31 divided by 3. So 3 divided by 3 is 1. So I forgot. Copy sang f. 31 divided by 3. So 3 divided by 3, that's 1. Then so that is 10. Takto. Kaya 10 times 3 is 30. So di man ka pwede mag-11 kaya 33 naman. So 10 yun ang imuhang answer. 10 times 3 is 30. So copy the cube root, the radical sign, copy again the f, then 10 times 3 is 30. So minus 30 ka, so you have 1. Okay? So f to the power of 1. So therefore, your final answer is f to the power of 10, cube root of f. So kung mag-power of 1 na ka, wala na siya dapat. Okay? So muna siya sa second law on radicals. Kumbaga, we disregard the second law on radicals, but gigamitan na to fastest way para ma-simplify na to ang mga radical expressions nga variables. Okay? So let's go now to the third one. The third method or the third law on radicals, so that is the nth root of a over b, that is equals the nth root of a all over the nth root of b. So fractional form, kumbaga gi-distribute og butang og radical sign ang nth root sa a o b. So gikan sa giusa siya, so gi-split ang nth root. So nanay nth root ang a, napoy nth root ang b. So nanay nth root ang numerator, napoy nth root ang denominator. So let's take for example, let's have the cube root of b to the power of 12 all over c to the power of 3 or c cube. So matabo, that is the cube root of b to the power of 12 over the cube root of c cube. Then let us extract the b to the power of 12 of c cube. So the cube root of b to the power of 12, just simply divide the 12 by 3. So 12 divided by 3, that is 4. So copy the b. So 4. Ito karon. B to the power of 4 all over. So kana siya sa first law. Parehas sila og numbers, parehas ang exponent og ang index, cancel out. So C. So the answer is b to the power of 4 over C. So another one, let's have the fourth root of, let's say, x to the power of 16 over x to the power of 8. So, as you can see, parehas sila og variables. So, parehasan na to sa first example. So, that is the fourth root siya, sorry. Fourth root of x to the power of 16 over the fourth root of x to the power of 8. Then, we're going to divide 16 divided by 4, that is 4. Copy the x. Then, let's have to the power of 4. So, 8 divided by 4, that's 2. So, that is x squared. So, sa kuanta, balik ta sa laws and exponents. So, division siya, it means we're going to subtract the exponents. So, may mo siyang x to the power of 4 minus 2, that is 2. So, the answer is x squared. So, another way, so, balik ta sa example, the fourth root of x to the power of 16 over x to the power of 8. Pwede sad nga imo nang unahon og divide ang sasud sa radical sign. Sud sa fourth root. So, subtract naman na nimo. X to the power of 16 divided by x to the power of 8. So, minus na nimo ang exponents. So, it becomes the fourth root of x to the power of 8. Then, just simply extract. So, 8 divided by 4, so that's 2. So, the answer is x squared. So, it's either of the two, this one or this one. So, it's very effective, no? Mas effective ning second nga paagi. But still, sa asa ni nga paagi, the answer is still the same. Okay? Okay, so let's have another example. Let's have the fifth root of a to the power of 23 all over a to the power of 20. So, ato siyang i-apply ni siya. Bayo na to siya aning law, the third law. So, that is the fifth root of a to the power of 23 over the fifth root of a to the power of 20. So, let us extract this one. So, 23 divided by 5. So, the nearest number is 4. So, that is a to the power of 4. Then, copy the fifth root. Then, 4 times 5, that is 20. So, minus 20, that is 3. So, that is a cube. Then, over. Then, let's have the fifth root of a to the power of 20. So, 20 divided by 5, that is a to the power of 4. So, like hida, since they have the same exponents, cancelled out, answer is the fifth root of a cube. Okay, so let's have the last example. Okay, let's have the last example. Before mo proceed sa kaupat. So, let's have the square root of x to the power of 13 over x to the power of 15. So, let's split this up. Pwede na to siyang i-split. So, that is the square root of x to the power of 13 over the square root of 15. Square root of x to the power of 15. So, let us put 2, then 2. Then, i-divide na siya. So, that is 13 divided by 2. So, that is x to the power of 6. X to the power of 6. Then, copy the square root. So, di na ako butangan og kuan na 2. Dili siya gubutan ahon. So, let's multiply 6 times 2, that is 12. So, minus 12, copy the x. So, you have exponent na 1. So, di na ako magbutang og 1. Then, 15 divided by 2, so that is 7. So, it means that is x to the power of 7. Then, copy the square root. Then, after that, 15 divided by 2, 7 times 2, sorry. 7 times 2, so that is x to the power of 14. So minus 14, that is x. So since they have the same exponents, 1 na dire, 1 na sa dira, parehas square root, parehas nga may co-exponent nga 1, so cancelled out. So nabili na lang x to the power of 6, okay, suwat, x to the power of 6 over x to the power of 7. So if you're going to subtract that 1, so that is x to the power of negative 1. Then since it is a negative exponent, make it as a positive exponent by just reciprocating this 1. So that becomes 1 over x. Muna siya ang answer. But you can also apply this 1. Kalikta sa the square root of x to the power of 13 over x to the power of 15. Pwede sad na imuna lang din siyang isa-drop. So that is the square root of x to the power of negative 2. So since this is negative 2, so kung hindi mo na siyang i-divide sa 2, so that is negative 1. So it becomes x to the power of negative 1. So that is 1 over x. So kaning kaduhang method is much simpler than the first one. So let's have the last law on radicals. Okay, the last one is the nth root of the nth root of a. Muna siya. Then equals mn root of a. So as you can see, doon naka-radical sign. So na nth root, na po nth root. Ang mubuhaton, ang doon ka-index, i-multiply. So that is equals mnth root of a. Let's take for example, let's say the square root of the cube root of a. So all you have to do is to multiply this 1 and this 1. 2 times 3 is 6. So it becomes the 6th root of a. So muna siya. Another example. Let's have the cube root of the square root of x to the power of 4. So that is, I multiply 3 times 2, that is 6. So that is the 6th root of x to the power of 4. So inana-rajud ka sa yun ang fourth law. So I hope na mo yung nasabtan, no? So for the third part or the part 3 of this, so I'm going to discuss about simplifying radicals. So it means we're going to fuse or ato nang i-combine ang numbers o ang variables nga na ay exponents. So I hope na mo nasabtan. So thank you sa inyong pagtanaw and enjoy the rest of your day. Bye!